Hey everyone, how are you? So today I'm going to work on another project on JavaScript. So I name it as counter because in this I will be creating three buttons like increase, decrease and reset button, in which when I click on the decrease button the number goes on decreasing. When I click on the increase button the number goes on increasing, and when I click on the reset button the number moves to 0. Okay, so it's a simple code. So same thing I work in the React.js also using the user state, and I created just a button in which I just put one function like on clicks is equal to increase or decrease or reset. So I just write a function with decrease in which the input goes on input plus 1 I have given, our output is equal to input plus 1 I have given. Okay, so you can check my React.js for coding. Okay, from in that also I have done same thing. In this I will be working only simply a JavaScript. Okay, so in this I will not be using any framework of either React.js, React Native, nothing else I will be adding. Okay, so let's start working on that. In this I add only the CSS part. Okay, so in this let's open the git bash, and what you need to do is first of all create a folder. You can name it as project2 or a counter. Okay, so after that you need to open the git bash. If you're not using the git bash, then also you must install the git bash and then start working on the git bash, because in if I say that when you will be entering in the professional in a professional, so you have to work on this. Okay, it's important. So stop copying and pasting in GitHub by simply opening Explorer and copying the code and putting in the Git folder. So don't do it like this. Like previously I'm working on same thing I'm doing, but after learning Git and I get to know that how much it is important to work on this. Okay, so let's start working on this. So Git init is an important part to run the git bash. And after that, one more important thing is that you have to check the git status every time. Okay, so I deleted some of the file, so to make it to write the code from scratch, so I deleted all the file. Only I have kept only I kept a styles.css part. Okay, so git touch add index.html. Okay, then I will be adding touch add app.js, simple. Okay, then what I will be doing is git add -a, git commit -a -m, adding files. Okay, so I have done. So now let's check the status. It's working clean, tree complete. Like it's very important to show this message like working tree clean. Okay, otherwise you need to do again to git add a -a, then git commit. You have to do a git commit also. Okay, so to open the Visual Studio, what you need to do is code space dot enter. See, so now the file has been opened. Okay, so let's start working on this. So first of all I will be adding the HTML part, simply clicking the exclamation sign and enter. Okay, so this all will come. Okay, then I will be giving a title name as counter. See, okay, so what you need to do is if you have a live server then it's okay, otherwise you have to click on the extension part, then you have to install the live server. Okay, so I installed the live server previously, so I will be clicking on the go live. Okay, okay, So you will be seeing that the title has been changed to counter. Then I will be linking it with a CSS part. So I will be writing styles.css. Okay. Okay. So first of all, what you need to do is you have to write the main body. Then you have to write div dot container. Okay. Then you have to add h1. h1 means counter. Click on this. So boom, guys, see the counter came in the middle. Okay, in the center. Okay, so because I add all the CSS part of counter is these all are the color that I will be inputting in this code. Then body is order line A. So container, let's do one thing, click on the control F. Okay, and write container. See, container part are there, text alignment center. Okay, so okay, then what you need to do is you have to create right one span or span. Okay, click it 0. Okay, then what you need to do is class then value. Okay, okay, so instead of class I will be putting a id, because in CSS I give as a hash value. Okay, so again what I have to do, I have to create again one more, like for button dot button dot container. Okay, let's check one more time. I'll be showing you. Okay, in this I'll be writing a button then decrease. Okay, so after that what I will do is writing a class name as btn decrease. Okay, boom, I see. So the button has been generated. Then again you need to do is control plus C, then control plus V. Okay, then again control plus V, because I have to create first increase, then reset, and then decrease. Okay, so reset. Okay, one more scheme, and then see. So what I have to do is reset, then increase, sorry, see, these all hover effect I have given. When I click when I move my cursor to a pointer to the button, automatically the background has been changed to the black and the color of the text moved to white. Okay, these all are hover effect I have given. You can also give same thing. This all is like for this one is h1 size is bigger than h2, then h3, then h4, like this simply. Okay, so after that what I have to do, I have to add script dot src in which I have dot js. Okay, then let's move to the css part, add js part. So let's count is equal to 0. Okay, then what I will be doing as constant value is equal to document dot query selector. Okay, I will be putting a query selector value. Okay, then constant btns. Okay, document dot query selector all. Okay, so I will be putting as dot btn, and here I will be putting a hash because I'm using a ID. For ID there is a sign, for the hash value for class it is dot. Okay, so for dot I given dot is for the class. Okay, so then what I will be doing is btns dot for each. Okay, in that what I will be doing is writing a function, then btn. Okay, so what I will be doing is in this btn dot add event listener, and in this what I will do, like when I click on the button, so it will be providing me some of the function, providing some function to them. Okay, so like constant styles is equal to, then I'll be giving like a, so what I will be doing like a he dot current target dot class list. Okay, then I'll be using a if case condition, like if styles dot contain bracket inverted comma decrease. Okay, then I will be giving a count minus minus, means count is equal to count minus 1. Okay, then again I will be using a if else if condition, like styles dot contains increase, so count plus plus. Okay, then at last is the else part. Okay, and else count is equal to 0. Okay, that is I have done. Well, let's check it's working or not. No, one thing more is there. So in this what we have to do is the value constant I have given as a value. Okay, value dot text content is equal to count. Okay, so let's check it's working or not. Yeah, it's working. Okay, when I click on decrease and then I click on the 0 reset. Okay, another thing what I will be adding this, like it's additional one what I will be adding as, I will be giving one if condition, like if count is greater than 0. Okay, so what you need to do is style no value dot style dot color is equal to greater than 0. Okay, so let's check. Yeah, it's working. Again, like what I will be doing is count is less than 0, like when it will be moving in the negative. Okay, so value dot style dot color is equal to red. Okay, let's check. When I click, boom guys, see it's working. Another thing, if count is equal to 0. Okay, so you have to write 3 times is equal to. Okay, otherwise the result will color won't be showing. Okay, it won't display. So in this what you will do, value dot style dot color is equal to gray color. Okay, I am giving a gray. Okay, see, then reset the color change to gray, and I click on increase. Okay, automatically goes on increasing, decrease goes on decreasing. Then I click on the reset button, 0. So these are the thing what I have incremented in this, and I work on this. It's a simple code. You can also work on this. In this you can change the function from e to anything. You can give your name, you can give a simple alphabet, anything you want to give. Okay, you can give. Okay, it's a HTML part. Okay, so I'll be giving you all the CSS part. And okay, so let's check the git one more time, git status. Okay, So I have modified some of the index and app.js. I have incremented some of the code. So what I will be doing, like in git add, say git, then git commit -c -m, okay, then adding quotes, c, okay. So I completed my part. So let's do some one thing. So what I will be do, like I will be opening a GitHub, okay. Let's check my GitHub, okay. So what I will do, I will creating one new repository, so that I will be showing you that how we can add any project. So git JavaScript project 2, JavaScript project, okay. So, okay, I just make it public, okay. Okay, so it's a simple thing, you just see and check how it's working, okay. So this is the folder what it came, okay. So for creating a new repository on the command line, what you need to do, these are the process you have to do, okay. So till here git commit I have done. So what you have to do is git branch -m main, okay. Okay, then you need to add this. See, okay, then you have to push this git push -u origin. See, solving deltas 100%, 2 after 2 done, okay. Now it's working, okay. So after that, what you need to do, when I click on this refresh button, see what will happen. Let's make it full. Boom guys, see guys. So my whole code has been sent to git repository without doing any copy paste, okay. So these are the thing what I have added. So this is the styles.css part, okay. This is the part, okay. Then we'll move to code section, then again index.html, okay. So this is all the part, okay. I will be sending you this code while uploading my video, okay. So like this only you have to do, okay. Don't drag the file and put in the GitHub folder, then don't do like this, okay. Do it in a professional manner, okay. So this part I've done, hope you can understand, and if you need to directly pull or push this code to your repository, you can do it like this, okay. For pulling also, same thing. For importing one, just take the snatch of this pic of this code and just work on this, okay. Practice more and more time, you will get to know how it's working, okay. So that's all from my side. I hope you just like my video, or just like, share and subscribe my work, okay. That's all from my side. Thank you.